Hi everyone, it's CJ here, and I'm going to try to do a video. I say try because this camera is being held together with spit glue and tape. We'll see what happens. I think it's time for me to probably check into another camera, but this one, I don't know. We'll see if we can get this videotaped today. Alright, this is going to be about a journal that on my last video I showed you how I had started a bag journal. I had a whole bunch of grocery bags. You know how you get them from different stores, kind of like this. And I don't know, there must be 30 or 40 of them that I have, and I thought, well, I'm going to try to use those for something else. And I created this, kind of like, I don't know, almost like purse. My main idea was I wanted to be able to use these handles to hold it. I don't know whether that's good or bad, but I guess time will tell. Then I got to looking at Shannon Greens' in Masse journal. If you have not seen this, be sure to check out her YouTube channel. It is very interesting. It's kind of like a collection of collections. Very interesting. And here we go. Yes, Java's getting a drink. I don't know what it is. When I start the video, she has to come over and get a drink. So funny. So, oh, just bear with me. But I thought I would go ahead and show you how this came about. It can sit up like this, or you can pull it to one end and have it like this. But I still like the idea of the handles. Alright, so I took a regular grocery bag like this. I folded the end flap down like that, and I cut right along this crease, right there. Okay, and after doing that, I took out, or removed the side sections on either side, so that basically this is what I would have left over, just like this. Okay. I took the two sections, I laid one down, I laid the other one down, and right there where the fold is, I went ahead and did a combination of taping and gluing them together. So, depending on how wide you want this to be, it just basically is just, you know, at what point you fold it. Alright? Now, I've made a couple of these, and the first one I put it together, and I have one front on top of one back. Well, basically that's not a big problem because you're going to cover the area anyway. But I really didn't like the idea of this tape over the top of the handles showing. So I may do something different with this particular one. From there, I went ahead and I just painted the outside of this using a technique that Kat Han has got going on one of her channels, and you know, putting the gesso down and then putting acrylic paint over the top of it with plastic wrap and letting it dry, and then you can peel it off and see the different white underneath. On the inside, I decided that I would just cover it with lots of fun things. These are just basically scraps, and there's a few cutouts, like the butterfly and, you know, some leaves, but generally it's just scraps. In that last video I also showed that I don't have a lot of scrapbook paper, but what I do have, I thought I would go ahead and see about adding it to my in Masse journal. And basically I just folded it in half, and I'm going to put it together as signatures like this. And I think right now I've got, what is there, 4 sheets of paper. And I'll go ahead and put it in there like this. I started this one, and all this is just more bags. You know, a bag journal. But I'm going to also add some of this scrapbook paper and leave some room for it to grow, because you can see from here to here how large that can be. And so for these pages right here like this, what I did was I took and cut off the bottom of the bag like that. I folded it straight out. I folded it over like this, and then I just cut up. This happens to be 6 inches from here to here, and then I set that aside. That will make 2 pages there and 2 pages there, and that was part of this signature. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and continue putting in more cut up bags and more of these sheets from my scrapbook pad that I have, that I showed you in the last journal, and just let this grow just like so, and then start adding my different collections of different things that are on Shannon Greens' list. And if you have not seen that, go to her channel where she is describing the en masse journal that she created, and then in the area where it says see more, you can find a place to click on, and you can print out the list of things that will go in there. Lots of fun things like shapes and letters of the alphabet and just all kinds of fun things. So be sure and check it out, and I'll go ahead and work on this some more and see what I come up with. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. So we'll chat with you later. You have a great day. Bye-bye now.